About 11 years ago, I used to live in a small house that neighbored a cemetery. I was only about 12 at the time, so this arrangement was slightly unnerving. Particularly so when I began to stay up late during the summer when school was out. If I looked into the graveyard at around 3 in the morning, I could see shadows moving. For a long time, I didn't know what they were or what they wanted, but I eventually took to calling them the graveyard people. The graveyard people had a little ritual they would do. They would always go to a grave, and this was a different grave every night. They'd grab something, and then run back to the mausoleum that sat in the center of the cemetery. For a few months, I would stay up just to watch them. After all, they only stayed in the cemetery, and never seemed to notice me watching them through the blinds. I had always been careful to darken my room when watching them, so that I didn't leave my silhouette showing in the window. However, in early August of that year, I had a nightmare. I can't remember what it was now, but it made me utterly afraid to have the light off that night. Despite this, I wanted one last look at the graveyard people before school forced me to sleep. So I pressed my luck. I slipped my head under the window. A scream caught in my throat. One of the graveyard people was at my window, staring at me with its gray, hound-like face. It stared, standing perfectly still, with a half-eaten, rotting limb in one hand. I was frozen, as it snorted hot breath onto the window, making it fog. Then it took a long finger and wrote on the glass, "You should be sleeping." For years afterward, I refused to stay up late, and if I did, I at least pretended to sleep. I had moved several times in the years since, always for a different reason. Nothing supernatural, mind you. My moves have brought me full circle. I'm in college now, and live across from a cemetery once more. And occasionally, if I'm up late enough and dare to look out my window, I can make out shadows of the graveyard people. I wonder if they ever look back to see if I'm watching.